You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never.
So I took this thing down to Wellington, about a 300k drive from home, worked on the trailer. Went and saw Ben at Customs Body Shop. They basically started off with a fresh steel body. There was primer in places, but there was no filler. So all they had to do was sand back the primer and apply the filler they wanted and prime it up. So they did it in a 058 white. It's actually what Toyota calls a natural white. It's used on newer vehicles, on like your Land Cruisers and some people movers. Opted for it just to make it a bit more crisp. not a huge fan of the old sort of dirty whites. And then the black that they ran was just a gloss black, nothing fancy. They took all the trims and did those in a flat black. So the mirrors, the trims around the doors and the rear windows, rear spoiler, and then they actually did the same on the front and rear bumper in the lower section. And Ben does a bit of a tricksy thing to give it sort of a matte finish, a speckly sort of finish. He sort of holds the gun up further and sprays it so it sort of spatters it on, gives it quite a cool finish. They did quite a bit of shape work in the front guards. They were very rusty when I had taken them on, so I had to redo the whole bottoms of them, create one as well as rip a part out of another guard. The rear fenders weren't too bad. If you see in my previous videos, they're a front guard that's been welded on, as the rear arches were rusted out as most 86s do. So they just filled those in and gave them a bit of shape. But overall they're still steel, not too much bog in there. Rear corners were pretty naffed when I gave it to them. They had big dings in here, so there's a bit of shaping in that, but they absolutely nailed it with the shape. Apart from that, it was all pretty straightforward. Just a skim of bog over everything and white primer, and in the booth for some white. I've now put all the interior back in. It's 85 interior, so I don't have any A86 stuff, but I'm quite happy with the interior the way it is, but we'll see. It might change in time if I can find 86 parts. Planning to make a bit of a rear mat out of some sound deadening material and a bit of carpet on top of that.